The course here was always beloved by myself, the staff, really all of us here, and yet time and again we saw the impact of flooding and the dual role of being stormwater storage and management as well as golf. So, certainly we're sorry to lose our connection with the existing layout, but we couldn't be more thrilled to have Greg Martin's creative touch on the coming layout and the opportunity to make this property so much more functional and just another great piece for the next 100 years in the Chicago golf community.
Will this be a completely different track? Somebody you blindfolded today and brought him back here in a couple years wouldn't even recognize it?
No, not at all. In fact, I think once you come out here, you're going to feel like this is Oak Meadows. You're going to sense it. You're going to feel it. There's 3 or 4 holes that are going to be pretty much in the same place, and there's going to be another half a dozen that are going to be pretty close to where they were. So you're going to feel it and you're going to sense it, but it's going to be an entirely different golf course. But you're going to feel the homage that we paid.
We're 3 months into the construction of the Oak Meadows project, and as you can see, there've been a lot of changes, a lot of work done so far. A big part of the story here at the Oak Meadows project is restoration of Salt Creek. Chronic flooding over the years was a problem for the golf layout, and the improvements are going to help us stay high and dry in the future routing. But along with that, we're looking forward to creating a beautiful, restored, healthy waterway. And to do that, Salt Creek has actually been diverted elsewhere in the property. You can look in and see an almost dry Salt Creek that has run there for centuries. I think that what we're going to find is that like any golf course or any product, by reinvesting into the product, making sure it's a quality experience, making sure it's fun, is going to help keep the golf course relevant and busy. And we're taking the property from 27 holes down to 18 holes. So in our own way, we're addressing some of that supply and demand issue.
Public golf, you need to take into account a variety of different golfers. I mean, that's the first and foremost. You need to make sure that the better golfer is challenged, but you also need to make sure that the average golfer can find his way around. There's places for him to hit. I think we've done that. The next step is to make sure that that those areas that he can kick it to still allow him to enjoy the day.
When golfers return to Oak Meadows, they're going to recognize the ancient oaks and hickories that we're really fortunate to have on this property. We went to great lengths to protect the native trees in particular and make sure that the classic and special trees were still here to line the fairways and corridors. You'll also notice that as part of the project, there were many areas that were opened up. Trees, particularly those that were not native to an Illinois landscape, were removed, and this helped us create areas for stormwater storage, wetlands, and some of the other features that will be part of the natural restoration of this property. From a golfer's perspective, we love the open views we now have along the waterway that used to be more cluttered with some of the invasive and non-native growth.
The best part about this is going to be a fantastic tour of this property, and as you saw today, this is a fantastic piece of ground. And what we want to do more than anything is make sure that the golfers see this property the way it should be.